on. There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. It's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
The Whacked Out News being powered by Lebovic Law Group Warriors for Justice. A South Florida lobster diving dispute has escalated into an attempted murder charge. Authorities are alleging 51-year-old boat captain Michael Simpson of shutting off an 18-year-old diver's air supply near Fisher Island on July 29th during the state's two-day lobster mini-season. Witnesses say Simpson, anchored nearby, claimed the group was in, quote, his spot, then swam over and shut off teen Hunter Coffer's Brownie third lung surface breathing device.
Whoa.
The boat's owner then jumped in and pulled Coffer out, disoriented but uninjured. Simpson allegedly then fled before voluntarily surrendering. Now he's facing attempted second-degree murder charges. I mean, dude, come on.
I really hope they clamp down on the law with him.
They say that he never touched the tank, is at least what his attorney is trying to claim. But I don't know, man.
Did he try to blame it on the lobster? No, I don't think so.
According to the affidavit, 18-year-old Hunter Coffer was diving using a floating air tank attached to a long hose called a Brownie third lung when another boat approached at a high rate of speed, circling the vessel several times. There was an argument over who was there first, and moments later, they say they saw Simpson swim over to the air supply unit and intentionally turn it off.
We have a diver down there, you.
The teen pulled to safety by his partner on the boat, who told police the boy was gasping for air.
Attempted murder. What? I got you now.
Wow, that's crazy. That thing got heated, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Gotta be careful in them waters, man. People lose their mind.
They do. I mean, come on, man. Over getting a spot for lobster?
Well, a lot of people, they're drinking on the water.
Yeah.
They're out in the sun.
Who knows? 42-year-old Eduardo Moraga was working at a Coconut Creek Planet Fitness when he reportedly stole a female member's credit card and then used it to buy food and beer at a local barbecue joint. The woman noticed that the card was missing after receiving notifications on her phone about the transactions, and there's even surveillance photos showing Eduardo going to the barbecue place while wearing his orange Planet Fitness uniform, ordering barbecue and beer, and then charging it to the woman's card.
I like that feature when the bank lets you know, but sometimes they won't let me pay for something and I've already paid for it. And they're going, did you buy this purchase? It will not go through unless you say yes. Like, yeah, I bought the purchase. Please let it go through.
Yeah.
It overly protects you to the point where I'm going, yeah.
I know.
I
we
bought
have
the
same
dinosaur
kind of
statue.
problems. Yeah, it's pretty wild, actually. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy story, too. You just never know. If you're in Brickell, there is a video that's out of a guy that asked a girl if he could see her Van Cleef and Cartier bracelets. And then the second she showed him, he snatched them and took off running. Now, this actually happens because there are some influencers out there that they want to see do little fit checks of people walking by in cool clothes, and the people love showing off what they're wearing. This person did that. This person then tried to steal it. Now, luckily, a kid nearby chased the perpetrator down and actually got pepper sprayed in the process, but he still managed to help stop him until the cops arrived and was holding him on the ground until the authorities showed up. Here's a bit of that melee.
He stole me, the he stole me there. He robbed her. He robbed me, the blue one, the blue one. Help me. They're calling the police. Yeah. They're calling the police. He robbed her.
What happened?
They'll be here in 5 minutes. Yes. We'll be here in 2 minutes. Yes. Don't let him go. I got him.
Wow. Luckily, the cops got there in time to make the arrest. They say a 48-year-old Lisa DeBenedicts is now facing charges after police said she used her 9-year-old daughter to help her steal merchandise from a Palm Coast Target.
Unfortunately, this is a big thing that's going on where the kid They're using the kid as the pawn.
Poor kid, she was wearing a backpack, and so she was taking all the items and putting in her cute little pink backpack to try to get away with. Like, who's going to question a little girl with a pink backpack, huh?
But think about that. That kid's been probably her whole life been used to do that. Then she becomes an adult. That's how she thinks the world works.
Yeah, that's how you do things.
She's now an adult now, and she goes and does the same thing and doesn't break the cycle.
Terrible parenting. Yeah, and that's why we have issues as adults.
That's what happens.
Yep. There's a crazy story out of Oakland. Two brothers, ages 4 and 7, allegedly took their parents' Toyota while their parents were asleep and went for a drive. It all ended in a violent crash that left a woman walking her dog in critical condition. Police say the boys drove several blocks from their home before colliding with another vehicle, losing control, striking the pedestrian, and crashing into a wall and fence.
Dude, at age 4, I wouldn't even be able to know how to open up a car door.
I mean,
let alone drive a car.
Oh, yeah. They were like swiping cars, driving down the road. It was insane.
I seen the two young boys laying on the ground here, and then I seen the woman laying on the ground over here, and to me, she seemed really lifeless. The airbags did deploy, so I did see one of the kids fly to the back because when the airbag deployed, it hit them so hard, and they were so small, so small. These kids were so small.
David, the family says both of those boys' parents were asleep when all of this happened. They say they have no idea why the boys took the car or how they even knew how to operate it.
I mean, that's impressive. 4 and 7, and they're able to do that. That's pretty wild.
I mean, in a way, they're gifted.
Yeah.
Because I think most 4-year-olds and 7-year-olds could not do that, right?
Right. I wouldn't think so. That's why it's a surprising story to me, but clearly they can. And so I guess if you've got a kid that's 4 or older, you need to maybe let them know about and respect cars.
But who knows?
They can be.
Did the parents teach them how to, drive a car? Because kids, they'll absorb all that stuff.
You don't know. Boy, there's a healthcare executive that is looking for a $10 million payout after a bat struck her during a Yankees game on June 2nd. 37-year-old Stephanie Dulick was seated in the 4th row behind home plate when a Guardians infielder, Jose Ramirez, lost his bat mid-swing during the 5th inning. The bat cleared the protective netting and knocked Dulick from her seat. She claims that the blow caused a traumatic brain injury, concussion, severe light sensitivity, and permanent neck and hand damage, leaving her unable to work.
Now she owns 1/4 of the Yankees.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Now, her lawsuit's alleging that the netting was, quote, significantly lower than the adjacent sections. But there is something called the baseball rule that's been around for 100 years, which typically shields teams from such liability. So it'll be interesting to see, because they put up netting, recognizing it could be dangerous for fans, what happens. And you've had this before where fans have been hurt or struck by something that came from the playing area.
Oh, there was one player who started crying one time because his bat flew out, hit a woman in the head, or it was a kid, and he was heartbroken over it. I forget who it was. I mean, that's of course you're going to feel bad if you care about humanity.
Right.
You don't want to hurt anybody.
No, you're right. Absolutely. Pretty crazy video, and I guess if you're on a safari, this is what you want. There were some people who are on a tourist boat in Botswana when they saw a male hippo, and they kind of chill and just cruised by it, and then all of a sudden that hippo's like, I'm gonna put on a show, and came after him, and they are trying to truck it. And those hippos, man, those things are nasty.
They do not play. They will rip you apart.
Yeah.
9 ways from Sunday.
Luckily nobody was hurt, but that was probably pretty terrifying. It makes for a great video though.
They're cool to watch.
Yeah.
I love watching me some hippo videos.
This also is a very good video coming off of QVC. Now, there is the host, Tony Bratton, who I guess was talking about this hairdo that she has. And, you typically will call it like a blowout.
Oh, this is an amazing clip.
She didn't use the word out. She used another word for the sanctity of the younger ears that might be listening. We're going to bleep it in this clip, but...
Can we please play that on the After the Show podcast without the bleep?
Yes, we can.
Because without the bleep, it's so much funnier.
It is. It is. But here it is with the bleep.
Show the texture and this wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a job at your blowout. At your...
And she's like, at this point, she's realizing, like, oh my gosh, did I just say BJ?
Dude, she looks like she collapses on the ground. She's so embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. She cannot believe she just said this.
Salon. Oh, my God. And it looks beautiful.
All right, so here's what's happening today. We're having a huge beauty sale. Everything ships to you for free, but that goes away at the end of the day. I will remind you that this is a one-time only price.
I always love it, too, when the other one tries to play it straight as if nothing happened.
I was trying to help her out. That is pretty amazing.